Legend Total War here, and today we've got a 7-year disaster battle playing as the Wargrove of Woe going up against Eltharion. Bounce of power looks terrible. He's got the Sword of Khaine that's thirsting, and our forces are in pretty bad shape. But we do have a very strong army, and we do have a life wizard, so I'd say that there's hope here. The guy said that he tried this battle 3 times and he kept losing. And he also said that they kept capturing the town square, and that's the bit where I'm a little bit weirded out, because I would assume that with this army here, that you would basically just put it in the town square to begin with, not throw it in at the gates. I don't think there's any advantage of actually holding the walls, except for maybe having the few dryads just utilize the towers just at the beginning, just for a little bit, and even that's not going to really do very much. So we'll see how we go. I'd like to see if we can do this without losing any of the tree men. But we'll see. They're fairly badly damaged. Funny thing about tree men, though, is that they do fight better out in the field rather than sieges. Because if we were out here, we could go and go into the trees. But then they'll just go and cap the town square. So we can't do that. And there's no trees we can put in here. Just because there's a tree here doesn't mean it's designated as a forest. We're not going to get the bonuses from that, because they get extra melee defense and they get extra winds of magic generation for these two, which would really help. What am I going to do with you? Maybe spread out a little bit there, make it somewhat harder for them to hit. If I put you over there, you're just going to die instantly, but there's only 10 of them, and shit, if it shoots 10 of them, then great. I can't expect much from those dryads. Alright, you just move a little bit over here. I'm not going to bother trying to open the gate to prevent them from coming in, because they're just going to shoot us. It just won't work. Works better if you got like a small hero, and these guys, that doesn't qualify. But what I could do is bring our guy over here, and when they start shooting, pop down dwellers below. But at the same time, I do want to make sure I continue healing here to begin with. So here we go. Got a decent amount of winds of magic. And we'll just see how we go. No, not that one, because that's the garrison unit. I got a mix between wanting to be conservative with the magic, because I got arcane conduit, and also with trying to heal quickly. Because yeah, I can heal 4 at a time with that, so 4 times 336, roughly 1300 hit points. So that's about the same amount as this, but that's just isolated on 1. But that was only 3 winds of magic. I think we can do better later on. I'm just going to bring it back. I'm not going to use the spells there right now. I just don't see that as being an amazing... I think we can do better. I think we can do better later down the track. Because the thing is, we got a decent amount of winds of magic power reserve, but we've only got 1 arcane conduit. So if I start casting too much now, we're not going to have anything for later down the track, and I feel like we're going to get better casts later, so I'm going to wait for that. I'm going to use this regrowth now. Just focus on healing. No point healing them, can't revive them from dead. This one could be useful. Let's see when. This guy here is consuming up all those heals. Move him over there. Because if the garrison gets wiped out, no big deal, it just comes back. Stop eating the magic. Alright, here comes Eltharion. Popping down the pin on him is not what we want to do. We want him to come into melee. Let's deal with him now, before his infantry come in. Oh, they were stalking. How about that? Actually, let's deal with the Knights of Torgaval first. Well, here we go. I just have to eat up the charge, and they just come straight in there, and... I can't click on it. There we go. Come on! They're already fighting. I didn't need to click on it. Just let them do that. And the Knights of Torgaval are just getting wrecked. This guy is probably going to die. Yeah, he's doing okay. And the Knights of Torgaval just straight up die. They did nothing. Good stuff. Alright, we're good here. And here comes Eltharion. Alright, this time, you go down. Alright, get her out. And the tree man's still alive. Get him over here. Oh, did that heal? I don't know, maybe Eltharion healed it. That's okay. Eltharion goes down super quick, despite having the Sword of Khaine. I tell you, tree men are strong. Holy crap. And he's gone. Nice and early. This is going super well to be. Look at that. He was with a ton of bounce power. Now it's this one's turn. Alright, so the reason why I didn't want to use Dwellers Below at first is because I know that they're going to try to crowd around here, and I know that we're going to get a better cast coming up soon. Hang on, if we can get rid of this guy nice and early, then there's only infantry remaining after that. And I think we're in better shape now than we were at the start of the battle, apart from, you know, a few dryads being lost. Okay. So it looks like his ability, yeah, he's got break upon the walls. So trying to waste their ammo was never going to work. Not that I was even considering doing that, I'm just saying. Alright, get over here. Over here. Everyone together. Not yet, hold on. So I probably want to cast it on them, but we'll want to pin them down as well so they don't move out of the way. Gotta get closer. I'm also kind of stuck. If I just cast that, they'll move out of the way. You can cast it there, but it's not as good as the cast. Come on, come on. Yeah, don't need to do anything there. Come on, get out. Alright, good, we're out. There we go. So I think maybe what he tried to do is focus really heavily on just healing, and what they did was just grind him down with unlimited ammo. So we actually have to kill their Lothern Sea Guard. And luckily, Dwellers Below is quite good at doing that. Alright, 95 kills, that's not too bad. And we'll get another chance to do that fairly soon. Fighting over here is going just fine. Looks like the eagle there is dead. Good. We're in good shape, we can keep fighting for a while. Bounce powers them great. Alright, charge into this group here. I don't think that they use skirmish mode on Lothern Sea Guard. So we just want to keep them locked in combat a little bit so that they don't move out of the way, and saves me having to use another net of Ammontok. Or whatever the hell it's called. Mischief of Befuddlement or whatever. Befuddlement of Mischiefs, man. Whatever. Good. Loads of damage being dealt out there. I think it'd be better rather than focusing on healing. We focus on damage. I think we'll actually get more use out of that. Because yeah, they're not doing much damage to us. We've got essentially 45% resistance on them. Because they do physical damage and missiles, so yeah, it's going really well. Oh, this guy is like a greater arcane conduit. Okay, so that's generating more magic than I thought. Okay, that's good. Alright, I really want to get rid of them. I'm going to pop down another one of these. Hang on. I need to see if I can get them to round up a little bit more. No, they're not gonna... That's not gonna work. Just go with this. And that should more or less just finish them off. They got loads more kills this time. Because they were already very badly damaged. Yeah, there we go. These 3 units are getting wiped out. But yeah, we have to kill them. We can't just waste their ammo. They've essentially got unlimited balance of power if that happens. We've got to get through them. But I can't leave this area here undefended. We're okay at the moment. We're not taking too much damage. And they're not dishing out much. But the more I cast, the slower our regeneration's going to be. And treemen fight a lot better fighting like together like this. You want to keep them as much as possible together. But so far, it's looking like things are going to be good. Just going to save up the Winds of Magic for a little bit. Because nobody's in desperate need of healing. They're just garrison units. If they die, don't care. It doesn't matter. Alright, leave a couple of guys behind here. Still bringing more troops in. I mean, they do essentially have unlimited ammo. But they don't regenerate ammo as fast as they can shoot it. So they will eventually run out of ammo. And then maybe come into melee. And continue to generate more ammo. If that makes sense. Just keep generating the magic. Nobody's in any danger just yet. Like, that one's fairly close, but it's okay. And there's the army losses. Well, there you go. Okay. I think that went really well. So, I don't know what he did. But he definitely didn't do this. I guess one of the things with treatment, and maybe this is something that maybe eludes my understanding a little bit, is I got a lot of experience using treatment because of when I was trying to do that bust the economy of the game campaign as Arguelon. I used a treatment for a very long time in that campaign. And so I got very experienced in how to use it. And of course I've been recommending to people to use treatment stacks because it's super strong. But maybe a lot of people don't have that much experience with it and panic and don't realize to use the dwellers below and maybe just sat there healing and got shot to shit. Maybe? I don't know. Because while this is a super strong army, you have to use it right. And if he spread out his forces here trying to hold the gates, that was the wrong decision. The way to win this was definitely to hold the capture point here to stop them from winning without an actual decisive conclusion to it. So we're just getting a little bit of healing done. Let's actually use this on this one here, because he'll get a like 50% replenishment anyway. So heal the ones that are under 50% health so that they can be as close to full strength next turn as possible. Yeah, close victory because of the Dryads. Because they accounted for a lot of our numbers, but none of our real value. None of the Treekin died either. I wasn't even trying to help them. I'd actually say that we're actually in better shape after the battle than we were going into it. But the game just sometimes looks at the numbers and, oh, you lost, 80% of your army. Must be a close victory. Even though it was only a handful of Dryads. And do you know what the great thing is now? You will never see that Knight of Torgaval again, because they had to confederate that unit to get it, since Yvres is gone. Unless Yvres comes back, in which case they can technically get some more of them. And let's just see how the rest of your end turn goes. Oof. Well, in terms of their strength ranking, it's not too bad. Ooh. Oof. Oh, okay. You can handle this. Yeah, this is not... It says it's, not great. But, honestly, your army's okay. There are, like, they've got a lot of crap. You've actually outnumbered their forces. There's nothing special. This isn't a disaster battle. You can manage this. And if you can't, just send it back and I'll do it in another video. Maybe. We'll see how we go. Alright, cool. It doesn't look like your campaign's troubling too much. I mean, if you win this here, you'll actually be stronger than Etain. I can see you've got other armies in there. You're only playing on hard difficulty, so supply lines aren't too crippling for you. I really feel like this campaign's in reasonably good shape, even without having to look at every aspect of it. Anyway, that's the end of this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something more about treatment stacks. Highly recommend them as the Doom stack for Wood Elves. Very, very strong. And I'll see you next time, fuckers. Appreciate you.